Hi, welcome back to another plan with me. Hi guys, so I'm here with my print impression weeks. This week I'm planning using a Glam planner kit, a mini kit. It's just a 2-page kit that she has. It has 4 full boxes and then the rest is functional. They're 2 little pieces of deco. And I'm going to start, it doesn't come with date covers, so I pulled date covers from my collection. I chose these orangish yellow ones. They were from an Etsy shop and then I printed and cut them myself. If I can remember, I'll put that down in the description bar. So I'm just placing those right now. And this ends up turning into quite the fiasco later on. You might not be able to see it, but my numbers are all wild. They're all messed up. And I figured I'll leave it in because planning is where mistakes happen and real life happens, and it's okay. So after I put the date covers down, then I'm putting down a full box in the sidebar. I really like this one with the full box, or with the sunflower in the back pocket. And then I'm picking a habit tracker. I was going to use one from Planet Planet, but then I ended up choosing one from the Happy Planner because I thought it matched the vibe of the kit better and the color matched better. It's more subdued. And that's kind of the base of my spread. I really like planning in my print impression weeks for this reason. It's super simple. There's not a lot of fuss with it. And it gives me just enough space to put the things I really need or want to remember. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I am moving on to Monday. And the first thing I'm going to do is put down a phone icon because I needed to call the dentist and see if they took my type of dental insurance. And then I could have used a phone icon or a tooth icon. Glam Planner has both of those in her kit, but I ended up choosing the phone. And then I'm putting down a half box and a puzzling munchkin from Once More with Love because my niece and I started working on a puzzle this day. We have kind of a week full of activities this week, which I'm excited for. This is one of the first weeks in a long time where my health has really allowed me to just spend time with her and do activities with her. So I feel really excited about being able to do that. And then I'm going to write in, call the dentist, and puzzle with A. And then this is where I realize, I think, that my numbers on my date covers are all messed up. So I broke out the undo. Or maybe I finished Monday. Oh, I put a bicycle down because every night when my husband gets home from work, we go on a bike and run. I bike, he runs. And we got to take my niece with us, and then I put a glitter header just to fill in that empty space. And then I refer back to the previous week a lot just to see if there's any recurring events that I'm forgetting. And then this is where I need the undo. So I use these clear stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby when I first started planning 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. and they do not come off easily. So I broke out the undo, and I had pretty much every day in the wrong spot. It was fine. It took a little bit of fixing, but undo made it super easy. And then I was just able to stick back down my stickers like nothing ever happened. And even feeling them now, the color isn't changed. Nothing has changed about the stickers themselves other than I fixed them. But mistakes happen, and I feel like it's important to show that, so I left this in, even though I definitely could have edited it out, and I thought about editing it out, because it felt like it took me forever to fix it. And my niece was downstairs with me the whole time, and she was like, "Wow, this takes a really long time. What are you doing?" And I just kind of had to explain to her, life's not perfect. I made an oops. She was cool with that, though. She's very patient. She kind of amazes me for a 6-year-old because she's reading chapter books, and she's in like a Spanish immersion program where she's in Spanish for half the day and English for half the day. And I think it's really neat that she gets to do that. And I think it's very good for her, and I wish more schools offered that. But I think it's been really good for her to be bilingual from such a young age, because you should be able to communicate with everyone you can. And then I think I'm almost done fixing them. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is move on to Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I'm pre-planning, so none of this has happened yet, but on Tuesday we're going to the beach with our friends. And for working out that day, I plan on doing a YouTube dance workout with the fitness Marshall. I really like his videos. I feel like it's a good workout, and I don't even feel like I'm working out that much, and it just feels positive. And then I put up top that we're having a beach day in the morning with friends of mine, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then I'm going to put a happy face from the Happy Planner, and it's stored in my Once More with Love by Michael's sticker book. And I think I had to use undo to get it out. It was frustrating, but I did it because I wanted to use the sticker bad enough. And then I'm going to put a fancy label and a munchkin from a Scribble Prince Co. freebie that's getting coffee, because we're going to go to 5 Lakes, which is a coffee place where I live. It's my favorite coffee place now that I'm a caffeine consumer. I never used to be, but it makes the day go so much easier. So I think we're going to go there just as like a cool down after the beach. And then I put another glitter header just to take up some space. On Wednesday, I am doing all the laundry because my husband works out just about every day after work. He's been training for a 10K, and he wants to do a half marathon soon, or a full marathon. I never remember which one he wants to do, but he doesn't talk about it that much. He just runs. So I'm putting the half box from the Glam planner kit and then a laundry sticker from the Happy Planner. And then while we're doing laundry, or while I'm doing laundry, I plan on having more sticker time, or more puzzle time. So I used another fancy label and the puzzling sticker from Once More with Love again. And then for our big activity, I put a squared off, it's almost a third box. It's not quite a half box. And then I put the Build a Fort Munchkin from the Once More with Love Staying Inside sheet. We always build a fort when my niece comes, and Wednesday is supposed to be a rainy, stormy day, so I figured that's a really good day to build a fort and eat popcorn and watch movies together and pretend we're princesses for the day, and I think she will love that idea. She loves to pretend she's a princess, and I'm all for it. But we always build a fort with her, and it's one of the things that she always asks us first when she comes. Are we going to build a fort? When are we going to build a fort? And she always asks me about Polly Pockets. Not the new Polly Pockets, even though she likes those, but the old Polly Pockets that I still have. And I have a lot of the Disney collection ones. So then I'm moving on to Thursday. And I'm using a Payday Munchkin from Once More with Love, layered on top of a glitter header just to kind of ground that. I feel like otherwise it looks like it's floating in the middle of nowhere, and with the glitter header it just makes me happier. And then on Thursday, every other Thursday, we do dinner with friends from church. And we've been able to go back to doing that in our state. So that's been really exciting. So I have a half box and then a dinner with friends script from the Happy Planner. And then this cute girl holding a purse. She has a flower in her hair from Pumpkin Paper Co. And then I just put a piece of deco to fill in the space. And then on Friday, I put in a full box. And I figure by then she'll be exhausted from everything and she'll be tired from the night before. So we'll do PJ and movies and popcorn in the blanket for her and play with Polly Pockets and just have a relaxing day around the house. And then on Saturday, I put another full box and a fancy label. I'm not sure what's going on Saturday yet. We might go on a bike ride. It's like 6.5 miles one way, but it's all flat and it's all canopied by trees. So it doesn't sound so daunting. But we might do that as a family and just kind of enjoy the day together before my niece goes home. And then I'll let it catch up a little bit here. We will probably go to church on Sunday. There's only 2 of us, so it would just be my husband and I going to church, and with the way seating works, I almost think it would be better if we watched online so that families can sit together and take up a row. because each family, we're doing every other row and then 3 seats between families. So it fills up pretty quick, which is great. The church looks really full. But I still have some anxiety about going to church and like being out with people in the crowd. I do okay if I'm like serving and I'm up on stage, because I help with worship and singing once a month or so, and I'm fine with that because I don't feel like I'm around like a bigger group of people. I'm with a smaller group of people. So I'm not sure what we'll do yet, and we might stay home just so we can spend time with my nieces one last time before we don't see them for a month, because they grow so fast and it's important to enjoy this time with them while we can. So I have this label on Sunday, and then the church icon that I have is one that I printed and cut for my personal use. And then I put a Fuse logo at the bottom. That's our youth group. And we get to meet in person for the first time outside this Sunday. So I'm really excited about that. And because we've been meeting on Zoom for the last few months, ever since quarantine started. And then I put a half box in the middle just for whatever we might end up doing that day. I'm not sure what will happen, but I'm sure we'll end up doing something, or I'll do some sort of chore just to fill the time. My husband usually takes naps between church and youth group, but I usually end up doing something in that time. Might play Animal Crossing. I don't know. That would be a good way to end the week, I think. And I'm just showing you what I have left from the kit. And I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll be back.